Hey folks, let's do today's daily target CSS battle. Oh, big fan of this. Big fan. All right. I think I will do the thing that I normally don't do, which is no elements. Use the ampersand symbol and then the star. So the ampersand is the HTML element and the star is our body. So by altering the margins, we can create this shape. All right, so we want yellow on the background, right? And we'll do this pink as the size, and we'll keep it that background until we get the sizing right. 30 is correct. 70, 80, and then 230, 240 is the width. Okay, so what are the pieces that we need? To me, you know what I like. I enjoy a conic gradient very much, and in this case, it's 240 wide or 240 high. So, I mean, are we looking at width of? So the background can be 50%. Maybe 0 probably, and then what are we 66 80 by 80 pixels, 80 pixels, and then we do a conic gradient, which is the yellow around, yellow 25%, and then transparent, and that lets us see through to the back and get us. So when I put now, you can't see anything because this is a radio gradient that's yellow over top of yellow. But if I put a contrasting color, there you go. This is the principle. So with an at 20 pixels or something, that's not right. How about at 30 pixels over, 60 pixels down? How about 50 pixels down? And we've got that. So then it's about what do we put behind it. I think we can do it with a linear gradient. Let's find out if we can do it with a linear gradient. We'll do linear gradient, and then that's transparent, and then the color, and then transparent. And it's at like a 45-degree angle, right? 45 degree. That's kind of doing it. Let's do 40% as the color stop. 40 is too much. How about 30, 34, 35, 36? Oh, not quite, huh? You can't quite do it. It's just not going to do it, is it? So then it becomes, well, what can we do to cover those other spaces? To me, I start thinking about, well, what if I put red back here? What do I need to cover up, right? And what's the shape? Because I feel like I've got a good start there. And I could do, let's see. How about a conic gradient there? So how about another conic gradient? We'll do conic gradient. Which is conic. I do that periodically. Okay. That's transparent. It's at 80 pixels. It's actually at 0, 80 pixels down, and it is got a height and width of double what we've got there, 160 pixels and 160 pixels, and then cover it with that. So 25% clear and 0, and then when we add a background color, assuming we include a comma, then we get that. Kind of. How about a repeat Y? repeat y. So, almost. Not really. It's pretty funny, really. It actually, what this actually gets me thinking is that the way to do this is not this at all, and instead of this, what if we do no repeat on the original conic gradient, clobber everything else, and then use the red? That gets us 1. So why not just do 3 of those? So if we make this a variable, g is this plunk, and then we do var g, and then we do three of those. We move the second one over 80 pixels, down pixels 80, and the next one 160 pixels over and 160 pixels. Why wouldn't we do that if we could do that? That's another way to go. Is it goofy? Yeah, it's goofy. Can we variabilize any of this? Can I create a variable var? So we'll call this E for 80 by 80. 80 pixels, 80 pixels. And is this better? Probably not. Let's try var. Oh, even better. Can we do that? Var dash dash E. Maybe we can, because these are all the same, right? Let's submit that and see. And then I'm curious to see if by breaking it out into background image, so what happens if we do background image and then var g, var g, var g, 3 of these. Background position. Zero, zero, comma, 0 pixel, 80 pixels, 80 pixels, comma, 160 pixels, 160 pixels, background repeat, no repeat, blah, 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 and background size, we need 80 pixels, 80 pixels. Will that be better? I've done this a few times, and I don't think that I've ever really come to a big conclusion about that. Right now we're not working. Why? Oh, because this is invalid background position. We need a comma there. And that does it as well. So, clobber all of that. Height, height. Clobber this as well. Let's minify. And that's what that code looks like. That's another possible solution to the problem. Oh, trouble on the backend servers. We'll resubmit anyway. Give them the benefit of the doubt. The internet sometimes little glitches, and that's a better score. So yeah, we break it up into the different pieces. We have our background with the pink color appears only once. This is one of the signs I kind of internally use sometimes about, you know, is this good or bad? 80 pixels, 160 pixels. I don't think that we can really use, so we could do like 33.3%, right? 33.3%. Oh, actually, no, we can't. Not per position. But we could do, yeah, no, that's fine. That's all good. I'm content with that. Thanks for watching. Go make a web page. Web pages are great. They are things that you can own yourself and share with your friends in there. It's fun to learn how to make web pages do cool stuff. So go do that. All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.